Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a booster box's worth of Champions Path Pokemon booster packs. Now this opening will be solely on the Pokemon TCG Online. Now I have redeemed 36 packs to open up for the online game. So very excited to get these packs opened up. Of course, Champions Path is the newest set in the TCG. It is a special expansion, official release date, September 25th, 2020. So 80 cards in the set, of course. The cards I'd like to pull most, 2 different Charizard cards. So I'll head on over to the online TCG, take a look at it. As you can see, 36 packs exactly of Champions Path that I have to open up. Now, of course, cards aren't as valuable online as they are in real life, but if you take a look at the price guide, you can see both Charizard cards at this current time are worth over $564. Now, I actually prefer the Shiny Charizard V more than the Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare, but would be very happy with either. And here's some of the other more valuable cards. Now, because the point of the online TCG is to actually play the game, I'll try and be as specific as possible when it comes to strategies for cards that I do pull out. So I just worked an 8-hour shift at my full-time job, so what a great way to relax and open up Champions Path. Now, it's not a relaxing way to actually go to stores and try to find Champions Path in stock. I've been to, I think, 8 or 10 different stores. My local Walmart had it in stock. I've mentioned a few times my friend Justin, Papa Blastoise, he actually bought all 12 Elite Trainer boxes they had there. He luckily sold me 2 that he purchased at cost to him, so $49.99, and I was able to pre-order some Champions Path as well. But I've done some openings already in real life on my channel. We'll be doing plenty more. So let's kick it off. One of several different VMAX Pokemon in this special expansion. Gardevoir VMAX on the cover artwork design of the first pack. Lots of reprinted cards here, and here is a rare holo. Like most special expansions, Shining Legends comes to mind immediately. You do get at least a rare holo in each and every pack. So Hatterene to start it. I'll just keep on going. I have done some Hidden Fates openings just like this as well. Rotom Bike is interesting. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, but then your turn ends. So potentially you could play Rotom Bike first turn 1 because you can't use a supporter card that takes the place of it. Final card here would be a Machamp. And this one, Macho Revenge, can do major damage. 20 damage times the number of fighting Pokemon in your discard pile. And there are ways to just discard cards from your deck right into your discard pile, and that would be a great way to power up Macho Revenge. It is a stage 2 Pokemon, so it is a little bit slower to set up, unfortunately. One thing I really like about this set is that there's the Holofoil Energy cards. Of course, Piers, a reprinted supporter card. Here we have one of the best supporter cards in the standard format right now in Marnie, a rare holo in this set. It basically makes both players shuffle their hand into their deck. You draw 5, your opponent draws 4. So especially turn 1, if your opponent gets 6 or 7 or 8 cards into their hand, you can really disrupt their strategy by using Marnie. Let's see what happens in this pack. Hopefully I'm able to pull some ultra rares. Altaria in this set is pretty decent. There's a Scorch. And of course, there are 3 different pin collection boxes out right now. One does feature Scorch. A rare holo there. 1 secret rare trainer in the set in Suspicious Food Tin. My wife actually pulled it in last weekend's live stream. There we go. There is an Alcremie V. There's an Alcremie VMAX that is great for accelerating psychic type energy. So Alcremie V, not bad. Sugary Sprinkles heals 30 damage from each of your bench Pokemon, and then Sweet Splash, 100 damage for 3 energy cards. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So a good way to prevent your opponent from attacking. A great card overall, especially for a Pokemon V, just a little bit low for the HP, a little bit lower than you'd like at 170. Rare here would be a Galarian Obstagoon. Once during your turn, this card's ability is very good, Wicked Ruler. Once during your turn, you may have your opponent discard cards from their hand until they have 4 cards in their hand. So potentially you could win the game by making your opponent run out of cards. So far, not anything too spectacular. I'm definitely thinking about doing a top 10 list for some of these newly released sets. Hop is available as a full art trainer. Rare here would be another Machamp. I have pulled lots of Machamp in real life, and I would like to thank those who have sent me their unused code cards. Best way to do that would be through email. ptpbiz@yahoo.com would be my email, and I am very appreciative for those who do send me their unused codes. Great Ball is a decent one. Here's the Suspicious Food Tin. Heal 80 damage from one of your Pokemon that has at least 1 Psychic Energy attached. If you healed any damage in this way, discard a Psychic Energy from it. And then there is the Altaria I was talking about. Similar to Decidueye in that it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. I think I like this Altaria a little bit better than Decidueye because it is only a stage 1. And then Speed Dive, with some of the special energy out there, you can increase the amount of damage Speed Dive can do. Alrighty, let's get something good. I'd like to get pumped up around here. Pull out a Charizard. Let's see. There's another Marnie. I think I pulled out 4 Marnies from the last weekend's live stream. And this weekend, as far as right now goes, I won't be doing a live stream. I'm headed to see my sister-in-law with my wife. It was her birthday last weekend. Now we're going to Duluth to celebrate. Here is one of the best V cards in the set in Wailord. A high HP for a Pokemon V of 280. Draw up, a great way to accelerate energy. Attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon, and then Ocean Waves does 120 damage times the number of heads you get when you flip 3 coins. So essentially it could do 360 damage in 1 turn, and there are ways to basically flip those coins again. So if you only get 120 maybe the first time, you could flip the second time and get 240, 360, or whatever. And then of course Turbo Patch, a great way to accelerate energy. Draw up on this card, and then best way to accelerate energy to water type Pokemon right now would be using Frostmoth. I'm actually battling on the online TCG with Inteleon VMAX Frostmoth. More of a disruptive type of deck. Suspicious Food Tin in that reverse holo slot. And then another Machamp. Talk about some duplicates. Only 80 cards in this set, like I mentioned, so that's bound to happen. It always does seem like it happens online. Turffield Stadium, one of the stadiums or the gyms featured in the pin collection boxes. I believe Eldegoss is the promo for the Turffield Stadium pin collection. A great way to search your deck for grass type evolution Pokemon. Only downfall there, fire type Pokemon are very powerful. And then we have a Dreadnought V, and of course Dreadnought VMAX in this set. 210 for the HP on this one. Solid Shell, its ability. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks, and then Powerful Bite. 130 damage for 3 energy. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And of course, there's ways to get around retreating. You can always use Switch. That's an easy one. Let's see. Reverse holo of a Professor's Research. Another great supporter. So Marnie and this Professor's Research. 2 good cards. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Final card would be a Scrafty. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat with Corner and then Bad Brawl. If you played Pierce from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So 180 for 3 energy cards isn't terrible from a non-GX or V. Rare in this one. There we go, another Alcremie V. I summarized this earlier. Let's see. Have not touched Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare or the Shiny Charizard V. Here's what I was talking about in those holofoil energy cards. A water type one here. You can still get a fairy type energy card in this set. Beautiful looking overall. And the final card would be another Centiskorch. And I did notice one website I usually buy stuff from, they had Champions Pass stock this morning. By lunchtime it was sold out. I have pre-ordered the premium collection box, which features Marnie. Pretty much everything that will be released in the near future I have pre-ordered. I learned my lesson with the Elite Trainer box. So here's a rare reverse holo of Scrafty. And then the final card would be another Dreadnought V. So a couple of duplicates when it comes to the Pokemon V. There are 11 Pokemon V in this set. Eldegoss, Incineroar, Wailord, some of the better ones. Not really anything spectacular in this set as far as the competitive scene goes, but some cards that might be a supporting player in a deck, maybe using a one-of. Lycanroc there. Team Yellgrunt. There's the holofoil fighting energy card. Rare would be a Hop. So the one and only full art trainer. I did pull out here, draw 3 cards with Hop. So not the greatest supporter, that is for sure. And I believe in Vivid Voltage there's a card that turns all of your opponent's trainer cards into Hop. Rare here would be, you guessed it, another Machamp. No surprise there. Let's see. 2 Milo in a row, and then the final card, another Centiskorch. Now, I am streaming or recording this on my gaming laptop. I actually purchased my wife one for school, but I'm definitely hoping to use it for streaming. But I purchased the Acer Predator Helios 300, and I was scanning my codes in for this video on her computer. Boy, is that a nice one. Much better than my Lenovo that I purchased, 3 years ago? This is still a solid laptop, but I went top the line with Carla's laptop, that is for sure. I think it has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 in it, 16 gigabytes of RAM, an i7 processor, 512 gigabyte SSD. Alcremie V again, what is that? The 3rd one already. It is cool how there's animations with these cards when you actually look at them. I really do like the holofoil patterns for these holofoil cards. Wailord V again, so of the 11 Pokemon V, I'm getting several of the same one. I have pulled Wailord V in real life as well. Great Ball, Beedrill, Piers again. Another Centiskorch. I really should figure out how many rare holo cards are in the set because I seem to pull out the same in quite a few of them. Leafy Energy up here. I hope you're liking the inclusion of my wife in my live stream. She's definitely enjoying spending the time with me. And then she's doing very well actually opening cards on camera. And then she does know how to play the competitive scene or the competitive TCG. And I hope to bring her to more public events if we ever have those, if this pandemic will ever end. Marnie in the last pack, Altaria in this one. Some more duplicates. Charizard hunting will continue. There's a great looking energy card in person, Metal type. Almost some rainbow colors up here. Final card here, you guessed it, and again, another Alcremie V. So I have a play set of Alcremie V. But like I said, the VMAX is pretty good accelerating energy. 7 packs left to go of Champion's Path. These should be good for trading, I would think. Sonia as the reverse holo, and then a Scrafty. Hoping for 2 more ultra rares, or maybe a secret rare, one of those Charizards. That would be nice. 2 rares in this pack. Reverse holo of a Zygarde. And the final card would be a Scrafty. Let's see here. 2 rares in this one as well. Hatterene. And the final card would be, there we go, an Alcremie VMAX. So 310 for the HP. That is very good. 2 moves on the card. Adornment for each of your bench Pokemon. Search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. So that's a great way to accelerate energy. And then G-Max Whisk for 2 energy cards. It does 60 damage times. Discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So potentially you could accelerate 5 energy into play with Adornment and then do, what, 7 times 60? 420 damage with G-Max Whisk and knock out anything on the board. That is a great attack right there. Good combination of energy acceleration and then a powerful attack that requires discarding of energy. So you just go Adornment, G-Max Whisk, maybe do that twice, knock out 2 tag team Pokemon or 2 VMAX, and you win the game. So that is a very good card overall. I'm always looking for suggestions on decks that you would like me to play with me on the online TCG. Scrafty again. 3 packs left. Fingers crossed, something good. Team Yellgrunt. Scrafty. Second to last pack now, actually. 2 packs left after this one. Trubbish is a great looking card. A nice background on it for a pile of garbage. There we go. Here's a card that I pulled a couple of times in real life. Graplock V Full Art. As far as full art cards go, it looks like 4 total. Dreadnought, Gardevoir, Galarian, Cursula, and then Graplock. So an HP of 210, 2 moves on it. Tie Up does 20 damage, and it says if the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. And then Moonsault Press does 120 damage, and then Flip a Coin if heads. This attack does 100 more damage. So you can certainly knock out a lot of Pokemon V or GX with 220 damage. Not bad right there, and I got my wish, pulling 1 more ultra rare. Still on the hunt for Charizard in real life and online. Here we go. Here's a V card that I have not pulled so far. Venusaur V, 220 for the HP. 2 moves, Pollen Bomb, does 80 damage for 3 energy, and it poisons and puts the defending Pokemon to sleep. And then Solar Typhoon, 4 energy cards, 220 damage. You can't use Solar Typhoon 2 turns in a row. Of course, you can reset that by switching Venusaur to the bench and then putting it back into the active spot. So final pack in this booster box opening, of course, Champion's Path, a special expansion, so you can't buy these packs individually or as a booster box in real life. Final card here would be a Lycanroc. But solid pulls overall. The hunt continues for the Charizards. Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare or the Shiny Charizard V. So I'll head on to the price guide again. What was the most valuable card that I pulled out? I'm thinking it's the Alcremie VMAX, a big $10.47. And if someone's looking to build a deck with Alcremie VMAX, I could trade it online for a couple of packs, I would think, of either Darkness Ablaze or Champion's Path. Wailord V, pulled a couple of those, $6.75. Venusaur V, $2.81. Alcremie V, a big $1.96. And then, of course, Professor's Research as well as Marnie should be some of the more valuable holo rares in the set. So a good look at Champion's Path. I hope to open many more products in real life, and I certainly hope to pull one of my favorite cards, Charizard, favorite Pokemon that is, as a card, like I mentioned, Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare or the Shiny Charizard V. So that will conclude this opening. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like. If you would like to support my channel even more, please feel free to donate via the super chat and super stickers in the live chat of my premieres and live streams, or becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. You can also consider purchasing my book, Pokemon Cards, the unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide, and you can find a link to that in the description of this video. So thanks again everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.